Hello Scorpio, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I am going to do a love reading for you, and I hope that it is all that you wish for. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you Scorpios listening, or any of you cuspers listening. I was thinking of doing readings for just cuspers, since I'm one too. I'm actually Scorpio Sag. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Oracle cards, the Lovers Oracle cards. I actually love this set. Look how beautiful this art is on these cards. And this is by Toni, Carmine, Salerno. It's called the Lovers Oracle deck. I'm going to refer to these for guidance once we complete your reading. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. I actually shuffled these quite a bit before I started with you, just to make sure they were shuffled well. I'm shuffling them here again so you can see that they are being shuffled. Oops. And it's kind of a challenge because they're heart-shaped. You know what? These, wow, exactly 3, and I was supposed to pull 3. So I'm going to put these here. There's words on the other side, and that's why I'm going to keep those images there for now. All right. Now I'm going to be using this deck, which is a first edition by Rachel Rosenkoetter. It's called the Rainbow Heart Tarot. And I'm also going to be using this deck, which is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. I have this information of the cards that I use written in the description below. I'm not affiliated with these cards in any way, or these artists in any way. I just thought they deserve to be recognized for their beautiful work that they did on their cards, and that I love using. Okay, so Scorpio, what do we have for you? Our self-reliant, powerful, wise, and sometimes secretive Scorpio. For love, we have 2 of Cups. Wow, right off the bat. Oh, it's over here. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and 6 of Wands. We have the Hangman, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Empress, 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil. We got a lot of different things going on here, Scorpio, with your relationship. Let's see. So, what we have here was a marriage proposal right from the very beginning. I think that's pretty recent. This is you, Scorpio. You either propose to someone or they propose to you. That kind of puts you in a state of wondering how you should look at your situation. You look kind of stuck here. Did you propose? I have a feeling someone proposed to you and you felt kind of stuck because you weren't really sure you wanted to proceed to that level of commitment just quite yet. So you were trying to examine things and see things from a different perspective to try to figure out what to do. And some things came to mind. Normally I would say enlightened, but I think in this case it's more like you knew it was there, but you kind of examined it further and realized that it actually had more of an effect on you than you thought it would, whatever it was. There's something in the relationship that you kind of ignored, but now you feel that you really should have thought about it more before you make your consideration here. I have a feeling you did accept the proposal, because here we see you with 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling bound to something that you don't want to be bound to. This is a self-imposed kind of situation for you with the 8 of Swords. You feel isolated because of whatever situation this was that you had to think about after you accepted the proposal for a commitment, for a much stronger commitment in the relationship. There's something that really bothered you, and now it's bothering you even more, to the point where you feel like you are stuck and you've put yourself in a situation you wish you hadn't put yourself into, Scorpio. So you are, I wouldn't say unhappy, but I would definitely say really wondering if there's any way you can get out of the situation that you're in, because you don't like it. You don't like where you're at right now. So your partner, on the other hand, these look like glorious cards. They obviously don't know what's going on with you, because your partner thinks that there's a lot of good collaboration and teamwork going on, that you're there for them, and they obviously appreciate it. They appreciate it very much, and they let you know that they appreciate it, but they're kind of, I feel like their partner is the dominant person here in your relationship with the King of Cups. Cups is about emotions and feelings, and the King of Cups is the leader of that, and normally would have empathy, and I believe this person does have empathy for what they know is going on with you, but there are obviously things that are going on that this person doesn't know, is making you feel really isolated and trapped. And this person is so busy. I mean, other than the busy bees part, but I just see this person as they're gone a lot, and you're left to deal whatever situation it is that you are now feeling stuck with. So, Scorpio, this may not resonate with everyone, but for those of you that this resonates with, your partner is just like oblivious of what you are feeling with regard to this relationship, because they're gone a lot, they're busy, and they just think everything is fine and dandy. Everything is good. You're handling it, and so they're like, well, my partner is handling it, so I don't need to worry about it, and they're just on top of the world doing their own thing and not helping you with whatever this is that you feel you inherited by accepting this proposal. Now, I don't want to forget about the people who don't have a relationship. So Scorpios that don't have a relationship, this card here with the proposal, this doesn't apply to you, but what does apply is this other piece here where you, due to the fact that you are not in a relationship, the last relationship that you had, there was a proposal and you did not accept it, but now you're wondering if you should have. Or you're wondering if maybe things could have worked out differently had you had a discussion with that person, Scorpio. That's what I see here in this reading, in this particular reading, is that you did have a relationship that you felt you could have had more of a commitment with that person, but you decided not to. And so you are always like, well, not always, but you have been thinking about what went wrong, what you could have done differently, why you decided not to have that commitment. So there's just a lot going on there, and there might even be some regret here for that, for those of you who are not in a relationship. But going back to those who are in a relationship, there's some other things happening here for you, for your partner. Your partner is, you know, so many ways to read this card, but I am feeling that this card has to do with family. So this person, Scorpio, has a lot of commitments with family. And there is abundance. There is a lot to appreciate in the relationship that you have with them. But Scorpio, this person is not giving you 100. You're not their top priority. You're not their top priority. Their priority here is family members. And normally I don't look at these breasts here on the picture, but the reason I'm for some reason drawn to them right now is because it's telling me that it's family members. And it could be like children or parents. That's why I'm focused there. Children or parents. Easy, because parents would be, you know, feeding their babies that way, or children would be feeding that way from their parents, you know, babies. But that's why I'm drawn there, because I keep seeing children and parents. So this, your partner is focused on this. This is where their joy is. This is where their happiness is. This is where they feel needed, is to take care of their children and their or their parents. So just to be aware, that might be why you're not getting the attention that you feel you deserve. And I also have a feeling that for those of you who are single, who are not in a relationship, it's because you actually saw this coming and had to make a consideration for it. But now you're wondering maybe you should have given it more time or something like that. The relationship overall is a comfortable relationship, Scorpio. You may be feeling like this regarding a specific situation, but overall, Scorpio, you do feel like you are in a good place. You have the basics of what you need. But I think there's something else that you need that's making you feel very disappointed. But overall, the important things that you need are there. You are being provided with that, or you have that, you've earned it. And overall, your relationship is stable with regard to your finances, your home life, or your home, you know, that you have a home. And you're able to buy the things that you need. Ace of Swords here for your overall relationship is wanting to really, really make some changes. You're gaining clarity. Your relationship, I think you two are talking about things, because there is some clarity coming about with this relationship, but there's also some conflict. You're arguing, you're talking about it, but there's also some moments of argument because of this situation that you are not happy with. It's really, really affecting you. It's on your mind all the time. And so you and your partner are going to get to the point where you're going to be discussing this in April. or beginning part of May, the first part of May. And you're going to have some conflicts with regard to these discussions. So just be aware of that. That the discussions are going to actually make you feel abandoned. You're going to feel that your partner isn't seeing your point of view, and you're very frustrated with that. And you just want your partner to understand your side of the situation and your point of view, but they're just not getting it, and it's heartbreaking for you. You're very upset about it, and it's making you feel very insecure in your relationship, even though right now your relationship is good. But you because of all the fighting, and I don't see this as big fights, just small little fights, like bantering. There's a lot of back and forth, like, why can't you see my point of view? You know, both of you are saying this to each other. That's what I keep hearing. Why can't you see what I mean? What I'm going through? That's what I'm seeing. And then we have 6 of Wands. Into your future. This is what could be. What could be is that the two of you are going to get to a point where you can celebrate, where you can say, you know what, things are actually, you know, working out, and we have a victory. We were able to get this done together, and you were able to see my point or some of my points. And so there is going to be a moment in the future where the two of you could actually come to terms and start to empathize with each other's situation and understand and accept some of that. And I think it's I don't know what the situation is that's really on your mind, but I think maybe there might be a question that you could ask yourself so that you can discuss it with your partner as to how much of this really is out of your control and how much of it is within your control to change. Because you two could get to this point where you are working together, and at that time be able to make some changes and pursue some new actions and new interests that would benefit the both of you, like all this orange here, my favorite color. So the two of you here could very well have stabilized your relationship by coming to an understanding. But if you don't, you're going to still feel trapped. You're going to feel that there is nothing you can do about this situation, Scorpio. It's going to constantly be on your mind, and you're going to feel that you can't move forward or you can't get to this point because this situation is not resolved. So it looks like you really need to have a conversation with your partner, because your partner is completely oblivious to your frustration. And also the way you talk to your partner is going to be very important, because if you wait till this all festers and all this anger or frustration or disappointment festers, you may not be able to speak in a way where your partner will want to hear you and listen to you. You might come into the conversation with anger in your words, and that would turn that person off, and then you two would end up having fights and then lead to this. But that can be avoided if you take the time to tell them how you really feel, because they don't know. You may think they know how you feel, but they don't know. So it'd be a good idea to talk to them, Scorpio. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards from this other deck. I'm going to get more clarification on this reading for you, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what we have here. It looks like you really love this person, Scorpio, but you're just not happy with a specific situation. It could probably be resolved. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but I'm hoping it can be resolved through conversation. Oh. Okay, that's exactly 3 cards. So we have the Sun. What else do we have? We have 7 of Wands and 3 of Cups. Okay. Right. This tells, you know what? This really goes with your reading. Because the Sun is your partner feeling like they are in a good place, everything's working out, and they're very happy to be with you. They're celebrating, they love the idea of family with the 3 of Cups. And so your partner just really doesn't realize that you feel on the defense. You're trying to protect yourself, the things that are interesting to you, your passions, your ambitions, your desires. You're trying to protect them because you feel that you don't have much of a choice, that you're stuck and there's nothing you can do about a situation, which I believe has to do with family, because that is where your partner's attention is, on their family. So let's see what these oracle cards can advise us. Okay, Scorpio. It says here, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So I see that actually right up here. This is the combined relationship. Maybe that will help to get some more attention to you from your partner. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Ooh, could that also be a play in this? Something to think about. And when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Why is it that I get the feeling that these oracle cards are saying you gotta follow your heart? And Scorpio, I think you're feeling so frustrated with your relationship. From what I see from these cards, you're so frustrated with the relationship that you just want to walk away. Maybe there's someone already making you feel that you could, making you feel that they'll support you and help you with that. So definitely something to think about is your decision, what you want to do. I would say, you got to look at the situation and see if you could be happy in it. And if you don't see yourself as eventually becoming happy with the partner that you have now, it might be better to walk away. And those of you who did walk away, there's a secret admirer that is wanting to have a relationship with you, Scorpio. You may not even realize that they like you. They might be admiring you from afar, checking your Facebook, kind of like Facebook stalking is what I call it. Or calling your friends, common friends, to see how you're doing, or just checking up on you, say, hey, how's it going? But I kind of get the feeling this person is not always communicating with you, your secret admirer. So those of you who are not in a relationship, keep your hearts open, keep your mind open, and keep your eyes open. There is someone out there who would love to have a relationship with you. All right, so that is all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please do not forget to like and subscribe so that we can do another reading for you again. All right, well, have a wonderful day, Scorpio. Take good care. Bye.